think there might be a small leak in the radiator. We stopped at AutoZone the other night to fill it with radiator fluid and saw a little leak. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. We have some exciting news to share that we just purchased this 1987 Chevy Winnebago about a month ago now. We picked it up about an hour away from where we live from a family of 6. They had originally planned to restore it and make it their own, but with 4 kids they just didn't have enough time. So we found it on Facebook Marketplace, went to see it, and decided we really liked it and brought it home. The journey home was quite an experience. I got stung by a bee that had made a nest on one of the other side of the camper. So that was not so fun. And then on our way home, we stopped at AutoZone to get some more radiator fluid and had a whole big explosion of radiator fluid out of the engine. When we were unscrewing it, we lost the radiator cap, so we had to buy a new one. And then we had 3 people from AutoZone trying to help us find it and clean up the mess. So it was pretty comical, but that didn't deter us. We are excited to have it. We named it Rufus, thanks to all your guys' help through Instagram. It was between that and Willa, which was short for Willamette, but in the end we really liked the name Rufus. So anyways, we bought this to extend our trips through the winter season. It gets a little cold in Oregon for us and really rainy, so we didn't want to be camping in the extreme weather, but we do also want to keep camping year round, so we thought this would be fun and to take it with us on longer trips. We have no plans to live in it full time. I have a feeling we will get questions about that, so I wanted to answer that no, we will not be living in it. It's just for fun, recreational weekend and like week trips whenever we can between work. Eventually we'd like to work from home and be able to do those things, but right now it's just not in the cards, which is fine. We have really been enjoying our weekend adventures the last couple of years, so yeah, we're really excited and hope this camper will allow us to do more. It's really cute inside. It just feels very homey. We have a lot of projects we want to get done to make it our own, but yeah, we are excited. So let me show you the inside, and then yeah, we'll tell you all about the projects we have coming. One of our first projects that we're going to start on once we kind of clean up the camper a bit is to replace the floors with like vinyl hardwood. The owners we got it from, they actually bought flooring. They just didn't have time to install it, so we are going to use this both because it was free and it's pretty. It's a nice gray wood grain look, and also this year we're trying to reuse as much as possible instead of buying new when we can. So I think that fits in this category, to use what we have on hand and save us some money on this renovation. It's definitely going to take us time to renovate everything. This is not going to be like a quick, oh look, we did it in 3 weeks and look at the difference, just because we don't have that time, and you know, we want to go out and enjoy our lives. So we're going to do this renovation when we can and have extra time. And I think we're going to start with probably the floors first, and then maybe replace the dinette table with a raw wood edge slab. I think I might have a piece from my grandpa, a piece of walnut that would look really good there. So that would be an easy project to get done. And then the other kind of bigger project that we're gonna do first is there is some dry rot up here. Especially in this corner, there was a leak. The owner said that they fixed it, so it shouldn't be leaking, but there is some wood that needs replacing, so we're gonna do that before we put a mattress or anything up there. And then the other thing we noticed after we got this camper home was that this piece was already starting to dry rot. We pulled that little paint section off to see what was underneath. It didn't look like that when we buy it, but so there's a couple of spots that we need to check out, make sure that it's structurally sound before we do anything else. Camper's super cute. It has a mermaid ocean theme, as you can tell. The previous owners, they had 4 kids, and their favorite place was the Oregon coast, and so they did a coastal theme, and it's really cute. It's not really our style, so we're definitely going to paint and change the colors in here. I have some really cool vintage curtains from my grandparents that are gonna go there, and then the dinette set, I'm debating doing either like a nice foresty green or maybe like a leather look, and try like a French tufted sofa technique. So we'll see how that turns out. But we're still kind of debating on color schemes. The other projects we're gonna do eventually, they took out the stove that was right there because it was really rusty and just replaced it with the toaster oven, which is fine. It'll work for us for right now. But eventually we might want a cook stove and maybe a like camper size oven down there, because we do bake and cook a lot, but we're not sure on that, so we're gonna decide later. And then since we bought this to be used for a winter camper, so we can take it all year round, right here, this little shelf, because there's nothing right here and it has good space, we are probably going to put a mini pellet stove there to heat it in the winter, and that way we don't have to rely on being hooked up to electricity all the time. Yeah, so those are kind of our bigger projects. The other thing we have to probably do is install the toilet. It's brand new, they just didn't put it in. So those are probably like our top projects right now. The other thing we want to do is give the outside a good wash because it's kind of dirty. But yeah, it's going to be a fun project. We are really excited to take it on, and it's going to be a slow renovation, but we're going to try and document it and take you guys along the journey so that you can see what we come up with. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more, follow and subscribe because we will have more content coming soon. Don't know when, but it'll be soon. So have a good Sunday. We will talk to you all later.